Hello guys, good evening, good afternoon and good morning, whatever time you are watching this video. Welcome to Apex Synthetics. So in our last video that discussed about liquidity, I made mention that we are going to see how we're going to apply that on the charts in our next video. So this is a continuation of that topic, liquidity. This is the part 2. So welcome to part 2 guys. So in our last video I made mention of three liquidities that is involved in our advanced market structure strategy. I made mention of transactional liquidity, structural liquidity, and the inducement liquidity. And so let us see how we can apply that in the chart. Let's dive in guys and make sure you follow up. So right here, this is our sell setup, and so I marked out my first sweep of liquidity here. That's the number one thing I look out for. So that's the first sweep of liquidity. So after that first sweep of liquidity, the next thing that we are looking for is a transactional liquidity. Remember I said that transactional liquidity is used for correction. Why do we say it's used for correction? Because after the market has swept this low that is here, it pulled up again. It gives us a high. The market gave us a high, so it is used for correction, correcting the market, giving a high to the upside. And that high that it has given, that high that is being produced, is now our structural liquidity, because that is the highest high before this our inducement liquidity. Right here is our inducement liquidity. Your protected high is your inducement liquidity, and so the highest high before your protected high is your inducement, is your structural liquidity. And we also say that structural liquidity is used for continuation. Why do we say so? Right here you can see after giving us this high, what happened? The market continued its direction. You can see that guys, the market continued its direction, its original direction, after giving this high. So that shows that the structural liquidity is used for continuation, and the transactional liquidity is used for what? Correction. And remember I also said that you should take note of this. Your structural liquidity must be taken out before tapping your POI. If your structural liquidity has not been taken out, and any candlestick pattern is formed either below your structural liquidity if you're looking for a sell, or above your structural liquidity if you're looking for a buy, that does not concern you. You are not to take your trade there. Where you are targeting is your POI. So guys, let us check an example right here. We can see that the market tapped our POI right here. You can see that guys. So but before the market tapped our POI, something happened. What is that? You can see this. You can see this pattern it gave. The market ranged here. You can see this. All of a sudden, boom, it broke below. It broke below. So a novice is going to say, okay, my structural liquidity has not been taken out, and look at these patterns. This double top, more than one double top here has taken place, which means the market is not going to go there. Let me start selling. And the person will now take the trade. All of a sudden, boom, the market now goes up. Take the person out and tap his original POI. So that is why I say whatever goes on here, just avoid it. Get off your screen to avoid temptation. If you look at it too much, you will be tempted, you will be enticed, because it's gonna give you a very fine behavior, a very fine structure right here. So you have to avoid it in order for you to avoid losses. So you can see the market later swept our structural liquidity, tapped our POI, and you can see the massive sell from there guys. So you need to take note, the structural liquidity must be taken out before the market taps into your POI, and so whatever happens in the POI is now your major concern. And so you need to be very careful. You need to be very careful so that you are going to avoid losses. So let us check out something else for the buy. So let's see if we can get something. All right, let's check 100s. Okay, volatility 100s guys, to 100s to the 1 hour time frame. So right here, this is my buy setup. I marked this setup. So we can see right here our first sweep of liquidity. The next one is our transactional liquidity, which gave us this correction to the downside, and our structural liquidity, which gave us the continuation to the upper side. So you can see guys, like I said, your structural liquidity must be swept before the market taps your POI, which we can see this clearly. Our structural liquidity has been swept, and you can see after sweeping it, the market is now targeting a PY. So whatever goes on above here no concern you, it's none of your business. It's none of your business. Whatever goes on here, avoid it. That is not your entry. Do not enter the market from there. Yeah, do not enter the market from there. Your target is for the market to sweep here, tap into your POY, and you can now move on. So guys, that is what we have on liquidity. So if you want to watch the next video, if this video has been helping you, or if you've learned something a lot from this video and you want to learn more, make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you can have access to every other videos and more interesting topics that you need to know about in the synthetics market. And you can also apply this in your currency pairs as well if you're a currency pair trader. So guys, make sure to subscribe to my channel to have more knowledge on the forex market and understand the forex market in a simple way. Good luck guys.